Welcome back to another painting video or session. Always get messed up sometimes, my bad. This is going to be the last silver painting I'm going to do, well, in succession. I might do another one another time, but it won't, I don't think I'm going to make another themed silver painting or gold painting for a while. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew I forgot something. Gotta pull out my newspaper box that I have all my newspaper in. So back to synopsis. As you can see, 3 planets. This overlap over here, I just adjusted it. I wanted it to get a bit lower. This is too high. As I'm going to show you the sketch right here. You can see it a bit better when I raise it up. I have notes here. This is the format I use for vertical paintings. Horizontal, I have it up there, notes are down. But here, right are the notes, left is rough sketch. And it doesn't have to be that exact. This swirly line over here is this galaxy. This is going to be a star, which is going to be silver. The galaxy is also going to be silver, as you can see. My handwriting is not the best, but hopefully you can still read it. But the background space will still be green. So green, but silver top and accents. So that's what I mean by silver theme, because you have to have something else in there. It can't just be silver. It'll be too bland. So yeah, I'm gonna have green with silver. Maybe you could just, the last video with blue and silver, I haven't named it yet. It seems a lot like the PlayStation themes, which I was not going for, but when I looked at it, well, it looked like it, really did. And maybe this could look like the Xbox themes or theme colors. I'm not shooting for it, but it might just intersect with the themes and then the colors I'm using into being the Xbox theme. So if it does, it is purely coincidental. It would be a cool coincidence, as their colors are very nice. They're clean, same as PlayStation's. But I don't think it's going to replicate it. It might with the greens, how I plan to use them, but I think the galaxy is going to split it a bit too much. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm hoping the star doesn't do too much. So I'll do the 3 planets here, wait, put that in stencil, and then once that's all done, I'll get to work on this planet, as I have to do this planet once this is covered. So I'll do that, wait, place stencil down, and then get to work on the background. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll do galaxy, it'll be a pretty big one. Hopefully that goes well. I'll blend it the best I can. Yeah, that is pretty much it for synopsis. I'm gonna start a time lapse now, and I hope you enjoy. And here is the finished product. I'm sorry if it shines a bit too much. It's a bit more, less shiny, but still shiny with my eyes. It probably doesn't help that the ring light's pretty close. So I'm gonna drop down, so maybe that helps. Okay, and now that I see it from here, now you can see the color. So it kind of blocks the ring light. This is a bit void of color, unfortunately. The design isn't the best, so I think that's the cause of this not being, well, a perfect representation of what I wanted, a green and silver painting. So maybe I could have done a landscape one just like the last one, but I didn't feel like doing it, and I didn't really have much an idea of what I would make it. I mean, it's a bit dull, it's not glossy. Of course, I really can't make it glossy because the silver's here. I mean, the silver's working fine. Silver's just being silver. Maybe I could have not had such a bright star. This is really bright. Comets, stars, bright as ever. Even a little bit of the galaxy is bright because I use silver. I knew it was gonna dull a little bit. It's good. I mean, this view over here, that's all right. But the sun coming over, I don't really like it. I mean, the rays are okay. It's just that it's a bit too big. And it dulls everything out. So, that's unfortunate. Though, with how I had this, it kind of needed to have some star there. I mean, to be fair, I could have just had like a ray, but I didn't have to do a star, but well, I guess I learned. Most of the stars like this, they don't really do well, so I don't think I'm going to do them anymore. So they just bring away too much, because I think the big draw is this huge planet and maybe the galaxy, if not the shine, of course. But the major flaw was the peel, barring the star, of course. As you can see, it's still there, but I try to cover up a little bit. As you can see, a little bit, the glossier bit, that's what I painted down with the paintbrush. So that's why I was away for a while and you heard the door open and close, even through a time lapse. I kept some of this here because the shade went into a gray area. I didn't want to use more colors because I'm not a painter. I'm a spray painter, which is a bit different. I don't really know how to handle a brush outside of just making mountains. Well, outlines of mountains, and trees, and that's it. So I didn't want to blend this in because I would heavily risk doing a bit too heavy. It kind of does look a bit too heavy, but it blends just fine. There's still green that peeks through from behind it, but that's fine. If anything, it adds a tiny bit to it, which I'm fine about. All in all, it's okay. It's still wall worthy. It's not that bad that I have to do a whole redo. I still like the silver, so I still keep it up on the wall. But I do have some other ideas. I will be, the next one should be revisiting the world tree painting that I hated. I will be doing that. I've talked about it before, but I will be replacing the tree with something else. I think that something else would do much better for the for how I organize things, with the 3 panels looking like a plus sign. So I think that will go well. Hopefully it does. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope you have enjoyed the process and product of tonight's painting session. And I hope to see you on that next video that I do have planned to revisit the world tree painting. There won't be any tree in that painting, but it will still be a revisit nonetheless. And anything else? No, that is pretty much it. I hope you have and continue to have a great day or night, doesn't really matter. And I hope to see you on that next video. Goodbye.